table and going to the table design, if I click on the total row, you will see that I'll get a total at the bottom immediately. Here nothing is happening. Here I got this. Not only total, if I click here, I get all the bunch of formulas here where can I get the average, I can get the count, whatever I want to do. I can just click and I can get it. Am I getting it only on this particular column? No, I'm getting it everywhere. If I click here, I'll get here as well. If I say count, I'll get the count. If I get here, I can also, because these are dates again, I can do a count. Or everywhere I'm getting this drop down and I'm getting all the bunch of formulas which I can apply here. If I click uncheck on this, the total row will go away from. Then I have options to highlight the banded rows. You can see we are getting bands. First column I want to highlight. First column I want to unhighlight. Last column I want to highlight. I can do that. Banded columns I want to create. There will be bands on the columns. Filter button I want to disappear. I want to bring them in. Everything comes in here, right? Here nothing is happening on this table, but here we can do so many things. Besides, we can also give a name to this table. Here if I come here and if I give this table a name called data1 and I say enter, now this table has been named as data1 and this we can't name at all, but this table definitely we can name. And if we go here, we can see the name has been given data1. What is the significance of naming this? Suppose if I'm working on a different sheet and I want to come back to my table data1, I can just type the name data1 and say enter, and Excel will bring me back to my table. So now Excel recognizes this data as a table which is named as data1, and there it is giving me table design options which I can use. There are various other features like inserting a slicers and different things which we will be exploring as we move ahead. But here we have seen that the few advantages of converting a data into a proper Excel table. Now we will see some more of them. Now what I'll do is I'll insert few columns here, and here I'll type average, control shift plus. Just see what I'm going to do here. I'll type sum, I'll type here average, okay, and I'll type here max, I'll type here min. These 4 data points I have just typed here. I'll just make them smaller so that, and I'll bring them on the right hand side. Right guys, now what I want to do is I want to find the sum of these 10 data points. So I'll say equal to sum, tab, and I'll go here and press on this button and I get the sum. Similarly, I'll do the average, min, max also for my data. Right, I've got the sum, then I'll do the average. For average also, I'm typing average, double tap here, and I get these numbers. I got the average. It is in the date formatting. Control shift 1 to convert to date number formatting. Then I'll find max, tab. Again I come here and I enter. I get the max of it is 960, and then I do a min, and again I select it and I get the min is 604. All this data I try to make them simple by reducing the decimals, bringing them on a right orientation. Right guys, so we have been able to get these numbers here. Now with this small data, if I want to prepare a chart, what I'll do is I'll use the shortcut Alt function F1, and as I press